It's Michael here, amateur reporter on board the Synergy, previously a Bosco flagship, now one of the hundreds or so vessels assaulting Chasterborn Drew's estate. I have no idea what time it is. The mood is weird. The last few days passed like a dream. We were practically drunk on calories, on sugar, on actual treated breathable air. Then the reality hit us. We're not soldiers. Some of us will die. Not that it'll stop us, but the mood dropped. Until that video started circling. It's spotty, shaky, zoomed in so far it's pixelated, but what it does show is wild. A dwarf falling through the air, battling some kind of corporate robot. He must be an elementalist or something. He's wreathed in flames. He propels himself up, and his fire explodes out, destroying the robot. It's not much, but this folk hero has raised morale around here. They call him the Dwarven Torch.
Dota, you fall through the air. Below you, you see. Around them, coming into life, is a boiling wall of steam. As you hear their flesh begin to sizzle, they scream, and it is Xavier's go. As he yells, "What the heck?" And he runs out of the steam surrounding him. Give me that damage.
Okay. First is going to be for starting in the steam, he takes 4 points of damage. Then he's going to take 3 points of damage, and then 8 points of damage.
So 15 total?
How dare you make me do math? Yes, 15 total.
He runs out of the steam. You know, his skin, you can see it's reddened, and he's like, oh God. And he sees you fall from the air, and it is Ari's go. As Ari, same thing, runs out. Do you want to just keep the same damage?
No, I'm going to roll again. 13 points of damage.
Hell yeah. Well,
all right,
that's worse. No.
Same thing. She's like, what the fuck? And floats out of the steam, and then turns, sees you, and goes, oh shit. And Xavier goes, Who the hell is that?
Okay, hold on. Xavier, you know who I am. You've ripped off my whole fucking steez.
He looks at you, looks at Ari. Ari's like, don't worry, we'll get this taken care of. And she pulls out a transponder. He's like, what's he talking about ripping off?
Oh, man. Xavier.
Shut up, you. We're the adults are talking. I don't know. Vent man. We'll get to you. I assume this was your doing? Rudimentary magic, but still, you'll pay for that.
Okay.
Now, Ari, he might have been part of some of the research that we set together. Again, nothing but incoherent ramblings. The likenesses are unrelated, I'm sure. And she's pulling out a transponder to call for backup. You can tell. It's your go.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I look at Xavier and I say, Xavier, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt that you are just as stupid and manipulated as pretty much everyone else has been in this situation, so I'm going to give you a hard out. I have a problem with you, but it's more of a professional rivalry, I don't really like you problem. Henshaw, on the other hand, I have a very I'm going to kill you with probably something crazy in this room problem. So if you aren't involved in this Chasterborn Drew shit, if you're not involved with the starving of Bosco, if you're not involved in the exploitation of Embergreen, you can walk out here and maybe we'll meet again at a convention and we'll share some dirty looks across the room. But if you are involved, I will destroy you.
This is big talk for a man who crashed my show. This is my stage. This is my moment. And as I said, the adults are talking. So shut up and get out of here before I show you what some real magic is like. I don't give a fuck what you're saying. All right?
Okay. I clap my hands together and I pull my Infinity Lash into like 2 separate strands. And I am going to cast Trifold Explosion. I can choose 3 targets. So I'm going to target Xavier, Henshaw, and the device that she's the transponder.
Sure. All right. What do they need to do?
They do a reflex save.
This is going to be Xavier. 9. It's not good.
That's not it.
Ari is going to be 13.
Also not it.
I'm assuming a transponder can't make a reflex save.
I don't know what the rules are for like a worn or like held object. So
I'll just use her. Yeah, to 14.
Okay, fantastic. Xavier takes 11 points of fire damage. Henshaw takes 7 points of fire damage. And the transponder takes 12 points of fire damage.
Okay. As you see the device in her hand explodes and Xavier reels back from this explosion. I assume you're done your turn.
Yeah, because I'm gonna use my move action to make my Infinity Lash.
Sure. As Xavier stumbles back and is like, okay, you've asked for it. And he pulls out a business card from his like lapel pocket and he says, you can take this to your fucking burial with you. And he throws the business card on the ground right beside you. And Jolting Surge goes off in a 5-foot radius right beside you. He doesn't need to roll to hit you because it works like a grenade.
I see.
And he rolled a 12 to hit the ground as you take 16 points of damage.
Cool. I'm going to go invisible.
Sure. Is it your go? Can you do that on your turn?
I sure can, using my regalia cloak. Let me see where it's...
Oh, I thought you were using your glass skin.
Nope.
So many invisibility things.
Yeah. Once a turn as a reaction to an attack hitting or missing you, I can turn invisible as per the invisibility spell for 1 minute.
Yeah, as you get electrocuted, vanish from sight, and Ari goes, fuck, and hits a button on her like lapel. And this grid of lasers goes and just like forms a wall between where you were standing and where they are. Brexit.
Hell yeah.
You were standing in this room filled with desks and computers, cowering men in suits and a few women. One guy, I believe you shot him in the arm, is going, oh, what the fuck? Ow! Jesus! And that was the one who like paled and said, oh, fuck, when he heard that you were Brexit.
Classic.
What do you do?
Hello, cowering men and one women. Sorry I shot you, guy.
I need medical attention, not apologies, man.
No, well, we'll get to that. Calm down. I'm still speaking. Okay, I have the gun. You shut up for a second. Sorry, I don't mean to be mean. Just in a tight situation.
You shot me.
Once again, let me finish, and we'll get to your medical attention.
What if I die first?
Oh my god! I shoot him again.
Ah, where are you shooting him?
In his other arm.
Man! Ah!
Are you gonna shut up now?
You're not a fucking war guy, man. When you act like this?
No, I am. So okay, yeah. Here's
You're
what.
not a war guy.
No,
you're
hold
not a
on.
war guy.
Wait, time out.
You're
Wait
a
a second.
fucking liability.
Wait, hold on. Wait,
Look at you.
What? Stop. You stop. I'm a war guy.
No, you're not, because of us.
What do you?
We took that from you because you're a fucking
I
liability.
know, and that's why I'm here to rectify that situation.
You're proving us right.
I shoot him again.
Where are you shooting him?
In the leg.
Give me a luck check.
Okay, that's a 9.
He dies. You shoot him in the leg, a big gout of blood comes out, and he just goes, oh, and like falls forward and like hits the computer. It's just like his face is on the keyboard and is just typing like www.
I look at the rest of them and say, okay, so case in point, I am a war guy.
Someone, give me a perception check.
Okay, I rolled a 13. Not good today.
Okay, they're not very stealthy. Someone goes, yeah, you're a fucking liability. You see this other guy with like a neck beard in the corner, just like,
okay, can someone tell me what does that mean? What does a liability mean? What do you guys say? How am I a liability? What have I done?
Do you know how much paperwork you and fucking Delta Squadron cause us? You know how much destruction of property? You know how much fucking tertiary casualties?
Yes.
Secondary objectives you made up and completed at the expense of the primary objectives?
Yes.
You know how many ships we had to re-outfit because you crashed them down into enemies because you said, hey, that'll save some bullets, I believe was your email that you sent?
Well, we were trying to save bullets. What do you want me to do? I was trying to do something good to, not waste up. We were wasting a lot of bullets at that time.
A ship is more expensive than bullets.
How am I supposed to know? I'm a war guy. No one explained this.
Not anymore.
Why didn't you just fire me?
We did. Kind of. We fired you from all your future jobs.
You did it in the most passive-aggressive, annoying way.
Because we thought you'd show up and shoot us.
Well, look what happened.
Yeah, look what happened. You killed Liam.
I fucking hate Liam.
Yeah, well, we're all Liam.
Oh.
Kind of. He was actually also called Liam.
His name was Liam, but you guys are all... Okay.
He works for Logistics Intelligence and Asset Management, which we call Liam also.
Right.
So I don't know which one you were initially mad at.
If you can just switch the war guy thing back, that'd be great, and I will leave you all alone.
You'll leave us all alone, and that's all you need from us.
Yeah, I won't kill any of you.
That's the one and only thing you need from us.
I feel like I turn to... Who am I with?
With Blode and Randophile.
I turn to Blode and Randophile. Do we need anything else from them?
We need the pass, right? We need to be able to get in to see Chasterborn.
Oh, yeah.
Randophile's like, oh, kill them all, man. Kill them all. Liability, I'll show you how to lie with ability.
Hold on, Randophile. They do have a point. We
do
did
they?
A lot of...
They ruined our lives.
They did ruin our lives.
I think it was, what? They didn't want to do their job? Their fucking paperwork?
We can kill most of them. We just should keep one at least alive.
Look at them. They're fucking prim assholes. They're making shit tons of money. We were on the front lines doing shit. They don't know what that's like.
Well, hold on.
And then they strip that from us? And then they have the nerve to fucking give us shit when we show up here and shoot a few of them a bit?
That is true. I don't understand why they're mad at us showing up.
That guy's probably not even really dead. He shoots him.
Yeah.
Doesn't move at all.
Yeah, I think that good double tap. That is part of Delta Squad's whole philosophy. Which is also why we were losing a lot of bullets. We didn't need to double tap as many people as we did. They were clearly dead. Anyways,
but you got to be sure. We live in the future. People come back from all sorts of shit.
It's happened a lot to us. Which is, anyways. Hey, how much money do you guys make? Are you guys rich?
They kind of like look at each other and say, "No."
Do I know that they're lying?
Roll me a sense motive. Or a perception.
Okay, perception's a little bit better. I rolled a 14 perception.
Yeah, they're incredibly lying. They're wearing beautiful suits and they're on a trillionaire's estate, which is like, they're not even like the people giving him food or whatever. They're like working with him.
Right.
They're incredibly wealthy.
Okay.
You see one guy trying to like shove his like space Rolex up his sleeve.
Okay, listen, guys. You got stuff I need. I got stuff you need. Here's the deal. You give us the war guy stuff back, and you let us we need the passcode. We need a pass here through here.
Oh, but I think it's like a card.
We need a physical card. We need a card. Okay, that's what we're doing here. We need one of your cards to just get through the facility, and we'll let you live.
Okay, please just don't shoot. Come here. I'll do it. Just tell me what you need done. And one of the women starts like typing away on the computer.
This is why I'm just going to say this. The rest of you bozos, you jerk off men, you guys suck. This lady is the only person I respect here. I'm just letting you all know this is a gender thing. You guys are bad people. If anyone's going to be a billionaire or trillionaire capitalist, it should be women.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
So, and she kind of like
kill one of the guys. You can kill one of the guys now.
He's already got his like gun to someone's like chin and just like poof, like blows it off.
Hell yeah.
Everyone's like screaming in the office and she's like, just look over my shoulder and tell me what you need fixed. And she has this like Brexit file open and there's like a lot of shit written in red and you see liability like 8 times.
Take out all those liability things right now and then do that for all the rest of the Delta Squad.
She's like, yeah. And she hits a button and you feel the floor beneath you fall away. Give me a reflex save.
Fucking motherfucker.
Got by the old fall away floor?
I rolled a 19.
So close. It was 20.
Fuck.
As you're leaning over and like the floor falls away and like her chair just kind of like clips you under the chin as you, Blode, and Randophile fall about 40 feet.
I'm going to come back and kill you.
Taking 8 damage. And you hit the ground and it's like a hard metal floor and it smells weird. And the first thing you notice is that there are cages ringing the room, like just stacked on top of each other, like filling the entire room. And the second thing you notice is all the cages starting to open. You see like this kind of like really spiky turtle run out like really quickly. You see like this dog come out and like go for Randophile. But then your attention is taken by the largest cage as a 6'5", what looks like praying mantis walks out, cocks its head, stares at you, and charges.
Hey, you're not that tall.
Kalalalu. Yeah. You are face to face with Carlsman, as he sits up from his sun lounger, smiles, and takes off his like little like kind of kimono that he was sunning in.
Of course
puts
he
it
was.
down and says, "Oh, Kalalalu, you never learn, do you? You could have just stayed in Bosco and maybe managed to claw your way free, but then you get free, and what do? You put your head right in the pot. You want to get deep fried, yes? You want to be munched upon by the world because you just make yourself so munchable."
Says they're talking sashimi.
Oh no, I am many layers of hard metal before you get to the sashimi, and you, Kalalalu, you are not hard enough.
I'm soft and malleable.
That is true. And he's walking, and like you see again, there's like the dunes, there's like the beach with like the robot just like, you know, making those beautiful patterns in it, the fake waves crashing. You can see space above you, like through this force field. There's a pool, there's like a barbecue, there's kind of like a gym room in the back, like you can see almost like a yurt. But inside there's like gym gear, and like a few of the people are like sitting up and like reaching for like guns or phones or knives or whatever weaponry they have. All these suited up people. As he starts to come towards you, and he's just like, "So, I give you one chance, yeah? You get down on your knees,
All right.
put that beak of yours on the ground,
Okay.
and you let me tie you up, and maybe we see if there's a position for you, some office somewhere where you never get free, yeah? But you live.
Oh.
And if you don't, maybe we see just how well your brother finger paints in prison. How about that? We see just how your free-spirited mother, yeah? How she like it in a mining colony. Do you think she would flourish there? No zip lines, yeah? No beach parties, no bonfires, yeah? Would she be proud of you then? Will she be proud of you when she in a mine? Maybe we make her use beak. See how much ore she can get that way. I don't think she will last long, but I also don't think she could be much less proud of you, yeah?
There's one thing, Carlsman, that you don't understand about the Esbraca, is that we're a peaceful people. Because no one wants to go to war with us. We are more than happy to die where we stand. Every single one of us would rather go out in a blaze of glory, rioting to our heart's content, than to be one moment tied up, forced to do anything. We'd rather die where we stand. So today, if I die, I'm going to die standing up for what I believe in, which is killing gross little perverts who abuse their position to take advantage of the people around them and to make everyone do their own bidding. You slimy piece of scaly garbage. Also, Darman, you suck too, you piece of shit.
As you're finishing, Carlsman moves very quickly. You see like a hint of something as he has a ballpoint pen in his hand. He just says, "I've been waiting to go to war with you," and you feel, well, let's see if you feel. Yes, okay, so his sneak attack goes through.
Does he hit?
He does hit. Well, he rolled a 30 and he needed to beat a 27. So the cool thing about him is he gets to roll diplomacy to do his trick attack. He's basically like an intelligence gatherer. So like he knows so much about you that's why he's able to get these things, because he's researched you and worked with you. And that's like his thing. So his diplomacy, he's throwing you off by telling you things he knows intimately about your family and stuff. And his attack, oh, God damn it. Does a 17 hit your flat-footed KAC?
Is there flat foot in this game?
It's just a -2, I believe, now. I don't think there's
no,
like a...
it does not hit.
Damn it. Oh, he's so powerful, but that's great. So you see, he says, "I've been preparing to go to war with you," and he lashes out with this pen. You can tell he's trying to stab you in the neck. How do you avoid it?
I think he just misjudges how many feathers I have. And Kalalalu doesn't flinch. Like the pen is like an inch away from her neck, and she just stares down at his little fishy body, licks her beak. My turn!
And it is your turn. I will say, you all have 2 companions with you, with the exception of the paradoxes, which, Dane, you don't get to replace a dice you've rolled. You just get to put it out instead of a dice.
Yeah, I use it instead of... Yes, yeah.
Yeah. But with the exception of those, if you want to call on your companions, it's like a free action. They have various abilities. You will roll a luck check. If your luck check succeeds, they will get to use the ability. If not, bad things will happen.
Huh.
Churchill's the one with the flamethrower, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As I'm about to mind thrust this fish, I'm going to say, "Hey, Churchill, light them all up. Let it burn, baby."
Or do you want him to? Because in fiction, like as around you guys, the other people in suits are now charging Winston and
torch.
Churchill.
I want an arc of flame.
Do you want it to hit Carlsman is what I'm asking? Are you calling him one of your actions?
I want to keep it so it's just me and Carlsman. I don't want anyone interfering with us right away.
So you see as these like men in suits, like, you know, with their shirts undone down to the navel, like tie kind of like casually slung over their shoulder. They're getting up, they're grabbing guns, they're grabbing whatever, and they're coming towards you guys. And then Churchill's just like, and you see Winston like kind of pulling out with like gadgets from his coat and like shaking, but you know, you can tell he's working on something too.
All right, I need a will save.
Okay. Oh, damn. You might be off to a good start here. Will save is 17.
That actually might be on the money. Hold on, let me double check. No, we leveled up, baby. It's 18.
Oh,
boo, boo, boo.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was a level 2 mind thrust. So that's going to be 40, 10 points of damage, 21 points of damage. So just over.
As again, like, oh, it's beautiful. He like lunges for you, and again, he's expecting, like, his whole deal is he unsettles you, he freaks you out, he catches you unawares, and you don't seem to care. You're staring him down in a way that he probably hasn't seen in the workplace, right? You've always been diligent, but in a very polite, respectful way of the work that you do, and he realizes all of a sudden maybe he doesn't know you quite as well as he thought.
You don't know me at all, Carlsman? If you've been paying attention to the last 3 months, you know you can't catch Kalalalu unaware, baby.
This arc of flame gouts out. You see all these like men in suits like diving for cover, like this one woman in a bikini like will lift up a sunning bed to like block it, and then what does it look like as you mind thrust?
He's staring up at Kalalalu, who's looking down, and my hand sort of goes underneath his tank, and this blast of like psionic energy just blasts through his tank, hitting his brain and causing ripples in his tank.
Yeah, you see it move through the water like it's physical. Dota, it's your go. You've gone invisible. This wall of lasers has sprung up between you and the two combatants ahead of you.
Yeah.
You're still in this big hall.
I whisper quietly into my comm to Mailbag, and I say, all right, Mailbag, I need you to find the biggest reflective surface that you can and wait for my mark.
Oh, okay, I'll be right back. And you hear like in the vents above you.
Yeah. Do I need to roll now, or do you want to roll when we pay off?
I think it's going to take a turn to, or yeah, roll now. Roll now.
It's a 19.
19. Okay, great. I think just because of the nature of what you're asking for, it won't happen this round.
Yes. But. Yeah. Cool. I'm going to run, and you with my climb speed scamper up one of the walls. So I'm just kind of like hanging off to the side. And then I'm going to cast one of my new level 3 spells. Oh, I also turn on my vocal amplifier. I'm just like, you see, Xavier, I don't need a shitty little microphone to speak loudly. I can command a room no matter where I am. And recently, I found out that I have command over a lot of things. Like, you see all your light show and your cool tech all around your stage? That belongs to me now. And the entire stage explodes. And I'm going to cast a level 3 explosive blast, which is essentially the Witch Warper's fireball. And I've never gotten to do that.
Okay. Nice.
So they have to give me a reflex save, please.
Both of them?
Yep.
All right. Who do you want first?
I'll take Xavier.
Sure. Fucking that one.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Damn it. And then a 15.
Also a fail. They both take 34 points of fire damage.
You see Ari Henshaw get blown apart. Just absolutely killed. Just absolutely killed. Just shredded. You blow her to pieces.
Uh-oh, Xavier. And now it's 1 versus 1.
Sorry, how much damage was that? 34?
34 each.
Jesus.
See, I didn't need to calculate Ari because there was only 12 points left. Yeah, damn. And that's you done, I assume?
Yeah, that was my move, my standard, and my...
Also now not invisible, I assume.
I am not invisible, no, but I am up on the wall.
Yeah. Amazing.
With the hopes that his business cards aren't razor sharp and can't stick into walls.
Well, they can, as he whips another business card at you. Yeah, that one definitely hits. Damn. 2 5s, a 6, and a 3. So 19 points of damage as he like whips another one and kind of moves away, just like kind of keeping that laser grid in between you. And he's just like, oh, you fucked up now. But again, Ari's small beans. There's bigger boys and they're all going to fuck you up. You're not getting out of here alive.
I'm going to use a reaction and a resolve point to use prevent wounds. which is one of my
Okay.
paradigm shifts. So I can do 1d4 per 2 levels, so I can do 3d4 points of reduction. So I reduced that by 8 points.
Cool. So only 11. Nice. Brexit. Let me see who goes first in yours. You go first as you see this human-sized like praying mantis coming out from this cage as your companions are fighting beside you. What do you do?
Man, we're all preoccupied, so it seems. Do I know how well Blode and Randofile are doing?
It just started, like they're just clashing, so like nothing's really happened yet. No one's kind of gotten the upper hand or not. I will say above you, there's like a square of light, and you see a bunch of faces looking over as Liam are staring down, smiling, and you see someone like hand over money, and you can tell they're betting.
I'm gonna kill all of them. This is very exciting. Wow, I feel like I am just playing this game not for any real objective, but to destroy all of Niall's NPCs. Okay, so there's this giant prime mantis, giant 6'5", which is normal height, feels like. Pretty not super impressive or terrifying.
It does have blue eyes and a trust fund. Just
that is scary. That is fucking scary. Okay, that is
It's got
horrifying.
blonde hair.
Yeah,
That is. It's like blonde coiffed.
it also has a space Rolex.
Got a polo
I
on.
hate this prime mantis.
You could tell it was actually just down here cleaning the cages. It just works here. No.
That's so funny.
It's a praying mantis is trying to sell you on how hip Jesus is now, like, hey man, just come to
It's
church. It's good for you.
proselytizing.
Yeah,
Hey, it's a praying mantis.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably hit this thing as hard as I can. I'm gonna use I have a devastation blade.
Hell
Sounds
yeah.
fun.
I'm gonna hit that thing with this bad boy.
Hell yeah. What does your devastation blade look like?
Ooh, what a juicy little picture I get to paint for you. My devastation blade, I guess I'm holding this gun. I'm like, oh, let me put this away. And then I'm looking for something, and I reach into my underwear and pull out a kind of like a clown doing that little sleeve trick of this just enormous, it physically doesn't make sense how this incredibly long, this 6'6" blade kind of just comes out of my shorts that I'm wearing. And it's incredibly long, very much looks like a scimitar that's just too physically looks like it's too long. Then it's this shouldn't physically make sense. That's how big this blade
Got like
is.
a novelty scimitar? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's the real reason why he was so cagey about saying what his weapon was last episode, because it doesn't fit through doors.
That
He didn't want
doesn't
to get
make
mocked.
sense. This truly doesn't make sense.
Do you have a underwear of holding?
Yeah, let's that
He
and
needs it.
I think in Brexit's spare time, Brexit's spare time they're a magician. They like doing magic tricks. And this is one
It's
way.
all coming out in the season ending. Hell yeah.
Like, you don't remember,
I've been waiting all
Chanute talking about
season.
that on session 0?
I've been waiting for the magician reveal
they've
all
been-
season.
a little extra nugget of character.
Hell yeah.
Cool. And I'm gonna swing this thing, this blade at this prime mantis.
Hell yeah.
Does a 19 hit?
At 19 hits, yes.
Hell yeah. Okay. So I roll 23 points of damage.
Nice.
So it's dead though, right? It's dead?
You cut into it and it goes "Ah!" and screeches, and then it comes at you like crazy. So it's gonna double attack you.
Oh, no.
Firstly-
Wait.
Firstly, you see as it gets hit, it kind of convulses, and both of its talons go invisible. Then you see it bury them both into you, bypassing your KAC. So this will be hitting for EAC. I'm gonna guess a 24 EAC hits.
Yeah, Niall, 24 fucking hits. Goop-de-doo. Good for you.
Is it 4 over your EAC?
Yes.
Okay, as it does 12 damage and grabs you, and then it comes in with a bite. You are now grappled.
Oh my god. Fucking grow up, you stupid prime mantis.
I'm going to factor in the grappled on my side, so you don't have to. Does a 24 KAC hit?
It does.
Yeah, as it claws you, pulls you in, and then bites you, releasing the grapple.
I was going to say you
for
would be
16.
safe as long as you don't fuck this praying
Okay.
mantis, but it does seem like, unless Do you have history with this praying mantis?
Yes,
That's-
probably. We'll see.
You guys went to
16.
war college together?
16 more points of damage.
Okay, so that was 12 and 16.
Yeah.
You said
so
okay.
28 total. As you could like, this thing is like, it's fucking crazy, man. Pulls you in, takes a big chunk out of you, and then it's the shimmer goes off of its claws. Your go again.
Hell yeah. Oh man, my 2 baby boys are also fighting. All right, I guess I'll do the same thing. I'll swing my little weapon at them again. Does a 27 hit?
Yeah. Yeah, of course a fucking 27.
Yeah, get my ass. Get my ass. Fuck you. Got my stupid ass. Hell yeah. Cool, another 23 points of damage.
Damn. You boys are I was worried about these combats. I'm less worried now. Now I'm worried about my creatures and my prep for the rest of the episode.
Oh, says Niall, who came up with so many different ways. Dude, you can
Yeah.
do so much free damage right now. You're going through all their KACs. Don't
Wait till
say it
Niall
like
brings
that.
that tank guy back.
Yeah.
And then we're absolutely fucked.
This time a normal attack for KAC. So that's going to be 20 KAC to hit.
No, that misses. I have 22 KAC.
As its first claw comes in, and then its bite comes in for a 22 KAC.
I have 22 exactly.
Okay. As this time the bite gets you for 18 points of damage.
Motherfucker.
It is Kalalalu. Boom, we snap to the pool. You see him reeling back after that really powerful mind thrust. Chaos everywhere, gouts of fire. You see like a bunch of like mini bots like swarming the crowd of suit people and distracting them as the second they're not paying attention, they get like engulfed in flame. And Carlsman goes, yeah, well, that was a good one by you. Yeah, I'm I'm a little impressed, Kalalalu. You've come a long way. Honestly, I thought you'd just be eaten down there on Bosco, but it appears that you last longer than you should, but not for long. He's coming at you again. I assume, yeah, that one is going to trick attack you. Will it hit, though? A 31, I assume, will hit.
Yeah, you can go straight to hell.
Damn. Ryan, please. This is a family
Damn.
podcast.
I'm so sorry. I got him, guys. I can't be stopped.
How much psychic damage did you take from that scathing?
Yeah, he's probably dead.
he's probably
dead.
He's definitely
Yeah.
calling his mom right now.
This time he like faints high, goes low, and like stabs you in the kidney for 24 points of damage.
Whoa. You're going to need dialysis after this.
She's like, see, I know you inside and out. Actually, I should have definitely made you roll get an attack of opportunity for that mind thrust last time, but I'll let
No
it
idea
go.
what you're talking about now.
Okay, your go.
I want to cast another mind thrust.
Okay, you're gonna take attack of opportunity.
Guarded step
Yeah,
back.
that's fine.
Guarded step back.
Guarded step back. Can I do that? What's the distance on
Dane
mind
coaching
thrust?
from the sides.
What's the
You heard
it's
Dota's
my
voice.
God. Guys, this whole time I thought I had to be right next to them for mind thrust.
Why?
I don't know. I just this
thought it was a
whole
touch
time
attack?
I thought it was a touch attack this whole
You
time.
don't,
That's
you
why
don't
I've
like
been
headbutt them. You don't like thrust with your
thought
mind.
I had to touch him, man.
No, you step back, grimacing in pain from this puncture wound,
I need a will
and
save.
I guess will save. God damn it! It's an 11.
And guess what level I'm casting this one at now?
2, 1, 0.
3, bitch.
Oof!
Damn.
That's 7d10.
Nice.
Jesus Christ!
Hell yeah. Yeah, my explosive blast is 96. Feels
Jesus
good.
Christ! You know what? I was worried about these single fights. I shouldn't have been. I should have fucking gone balls to the wall against you guys.
You should have. You can still adjust everything. You don't know how much.
Airy headshot comes back from the dead.
Niall, that's going to be 45 points of damage.
45 points of damage.
It's a lot of damage.
So this pool scene is on fire. Beach umbrellas are torched. The tiki bar is just like a nightmare. I picture a ring of fire has somehow formed, and me and Carlsman are just like going pound for pound. I'm bleeding. I'm not even flinching that much. His brain is like tank is
Bulging.
cracking lightly just from the energy, and we're just like staring at each other in the eyes. None of us have blinked. None of us have missed eye contact. We're just like, one of us is going to die here. Yeah.
Threads of blood just like seeping out the gills of the fish and like slowly diluting the water. You guys, I assume, are standing right beside the pool.
Yeah,
I don't
for
know
sure.
why. That's
Yeah.
in my head.
Oh,
that's
no,
where
definitely.
Very Dragon Ball Z. thing.
I was thinking Romeo Must Die, because I believe that ends in a Ring of Fire fight as well.
Oh, does it?
I'm pretty sure.
Churchill's cackling. Winston is, I don't know what Winston's doing. He's like in the fetal position behind
He's
the
like,
tiki bar,
oh god, and you see him like constructing these little like microbots and just throwing them out, and like they're not really doing anything but distracting people, but that's all Churchill needs. Dota.
Cool. I'm hanging on the side of this wall, and I just go, mailbag now.
As she comes out of the vent with like this serving platter that's like polished silver. But it's like the size of her.
I just need her to put it, like break the lasers, just to give me a small entrance. That's all I need her to do, is just to sort of like, boing.
You're on the wall, right?
Yep.
You see she like throws it and it like spins through the air and it like bisects the lasers where you were, like, to create a space on the wall right next to where you are.
Cool. I'm gonna sort of like Spider-Man. I whip the one infinity lash up onto sort of like a pipe or a rafter, like one of the lighting rigs or something. I swing in, land next to Xavier Daniels, and I'm going to attack him.
Sure. You do have get 'em, so a
Hell yeah.
+2.
+2. Fuck yeah. That is a 22.
22 hits.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. There's 22 points of damage as well. As I like come in, I merge my two whips together and just like come down. It's almost more like a fucking great sword, the way that I'm like bringing it down on him.
Nice. You see he's like, oh, and he just like, he steps back as you like take this giant chunk out and he's like bleeding. And he, all of a sudden,
It's the second form.
it's his second form and his third form and his fifth form and his fourth form, as all of a sudden he steps back and then there are 5 Xavier Daniels standing in that square.
Did you just cast a spell?
He's 5 foot back and cast, yes.
I have reach, baby.
But were you right next to him?
Yeah.
Because if you're a reach, don't you have to hit him from further
No, my
away?
Infinity Lash has a 10 foot. I can hit.
Okay, cool. Yeah, then hit him.
Fuck yeah, you dumb idiot. Now, just for your sake, I believe in Starfinder, if I hit him at all, he fails the spell.
Sure.
I don't know if you want to like do a defensive casting.
I'm pretty sure you can't defensive cast in...
There's no defensive casting? Wild.
No?
Okay, yeah. It even says it in the cast a spell thing. Yeah, wild. All right, let's see if I hit. That's an 18 plus 8.
Yeah, you hit.
Ooh, I rolled dog shit. 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage.
I rolled all ones.
Damn. Well, he's not looking well, as he's just like, like panting. It is Brexit.
Sweet. How are my boys doing?
They're holding their own. You can see they've taken some cuts and bruises, but nothing dramatic yet. Do you want aid?
No.
Blow's like, if you want, I can help create space for you, mate.
No, Blood. Don't. You keep doing what you're doing. I'm a war guy through and through. I'm gonna kill this thing. And I look up and then I like yell, I'm gonna kill all of you next.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
I think it's gonna fucking eat you, bro.
I think I'm gonna fucking eat you, bro.
Yo, try it. Try it with
I
no
will.
face. Try it with no head.
What's your name?
No.
I'm gonna eat your face. No.
It's not. Fuck.
All right, I'm gonna swing at this prime mantis again. Come on, nat 20. Oh no, that's a 14.
14's not gonna do it. As you swing with your sword and it brings those like claws up and just like ching, like reflects it. All right, it's gonna double attack again.
Yeah, I fucking bet.
Oof. 25 is gonna hit, I assume.
Definitely.
That's 14 points of damage.
All right.
And then the bite is coming in. So the bite has a really fun critical hit effect. And it was on a 20, but then flipped over. So it's only going to be a 26 to hit, which still will.
Yeah.
That is going to be also 14 points of damage. As again, just like claw, bite, like it's just trying to like take you apart. Your go again.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing at this bad boy one more time. And this time, I'm not gonna roll a 3.
Someone's just like, oh my god, here, put more money on the Mortigast. It's gonna take them apart. See someone like fumbles and like some dollars start like, or some paper credits start to like rain into the pit.
I'm grabbing those credits. Okay, I didn't roll a 3. I rolled a 6 plus 11, which is 17.
That's KAC, right?
Yeah.
It ain't gonna do it. As again,
That's
it
cool.
just deflects
cool.
this blow.
No, that's so cool. That's so cool. That's so cool. This is great. This is cool. I'm cool. This is great. This is cool.
Actually,
no, I'm fine.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter because it would have released you when it beat you anyway. Yeah, as it's going to double swing. This one probably won't hit. 16?
Nope, that's a miss.
And then the bite is going to come in for 25 or 12 points of damage.
All right, not too bad.
As it's like, it's trying to like cut at your limbs and your chest, and that's biting for your neck and your face. Kalalalu, you're back at the pool.
Yeah.
You see there's blood. This fucking death match is happening. It's just 1-on-1 as he's going to move in again. And
Come on.
at this point, he's just like, right now, I'm not even going to send your families to the mining colonies. I'm going to visit them today, tonight. I'm going to kill them.
My parents are already eating your parents for breakfast, baby. They had sashimis. You all right? All right? You think I'm fucking crazy?
17's not going to do it, is it?
No, it's not gonna do it.
As he lunges and like he's just so exhausted at this point, you can see that like there must be some kind of mental connection between him and the machine. And like you've just pounded his psyche so hard that like it's not reacting as it would. It's almost like sluggish as he's trying to come in. Zergo.
I don't think mystics are supposed to be played as characters that just go one-on-one against their enemies every single time.
No, definitely not.
Because all I can do is mind thrust. That's the only thing that makes sense. So it's what I'm going to do.
Oh, actually, sorry. Right before this happens, when he stabs and he misses you, he goes, well, you're not expecting this. And he pulls a pin on his chest and this darkness spell bursts into effect 20 foot around him.
All right, that's going to make me cast a new spell. I need a will save now as I take a defensive step.
I will say, you do have dark vision.
Oh, I have dark vision. Oh my God, I was going to do something cooler.
You also
But
have
more
you have emotion sense too.
yeah.
I have all
But
these
the cool
things.
thing is, Carlsman literally knows you and has prepped for you for a long time. But these are things that have happened since. So he fully thinks that this is his like trump card.
The camera close up Kalalalu's face. Her eyes are closed for a moment. They open up and they're glowing a light blue. Hey, Carlsman, as she takes a 5-foot step. You've never known me, baby. I can see you quivering in your tank. Hold on. I'm going to touch you in your mind spot. And I need a will save. Level 2 mind thrust.
Fuck, man. Yeah, 15.
Fail.
He has a pretty good will save, and I haven't rolled above a 7.
And I just rolled real fucking good, baby. Math is hard. 28 points of damage as Kalalalu is just like dancing in the darkness now.
It's mind thrust again, right?
Yeah, I just mind thrust again.
It like hits him and then almost like reverberates out from him, and the entire tank shatters. And you see like water kind of pooling out as this like fish is like spasming almost in there, and like his body kind of like goes limp and stumbles back and like hits against the side of the barbecue and just like goes still. What do you do?
I pick up his fish body.
No, Kalalalu, we can work it out. I've got money.
Hey, Carlsman, is that what you said to Cheryl when you touched her inappropriately? Is that what you said to Persimmon when you said those mean things to her and made you drink her tank water? Huh? Hey, Carlsman, is that what you said to them all in all your reports? Huh? As I hold him over an open flame and I roast him alive.
Yeah, you get the smell of delightful searing fish as you have defeated Carlsman. Dota.
As a move action, I'm going to look at Daniels and I say, you realize you're outclassed, right? You can beat your chest and you can say, that you're important because you have a stage. You're important because you're here. Well, guess what? I just blew up your stage. I blew up your handler. I'm also here in front of you. None of those things make you special. So, once again, I'm going to tell you, you have a choice. Give me the passcode for Chasterborn Drew, and maybe I will consider not opening a reality in which there is a giant wood chipper that I throw you into.
Look, man, I don't have it. Ari has it, and you'll find it somewhere on the scraps of her. Just leave me out of this, okay? He starts backing up.
I'm going to... That was an intimidate check, so I'm going to roll for that to see if I can shake in him. It's a 29.
That may not actually work. Hold on. Ooh. I think it's the only... Oh, wait. You said 29?
Yeah.
You get it by 1.
Fuck yeah.
He's so powerful, but that's okay.
So he's shaken, -2 to everything, including damage. Then I say, sure, I'm going to need a little bit more than that, though. I'm going to need you to drop out of the game entirely.
Yeah, man, whatever you say.
And I start turning around to go get the key off of Henshaw, and then I'm like, Yeah, actually, you know what? I've kind of trusted you assholes before, and it's gone terribly for me. And I shoot my Infinity Lash back at him.
Okay. You see,
Nice.
as you turn around, he's going for the cannon.
Yeah. That is a 21.
21 will hit.
18 points of damage.
How would you like to kill him?
I hit him as he's going. I just, like, without looking, whip him around the neck to stop him from going for the cannon. And I look at him and I say, you know, I had a pretty good idea there for a second. And then I hold out my hand and reality tears open and there's a like Fargo style like wood chipper. And I just say, Daniels, I don't like really quoting myself, but I think in this scenario, the only thing missing is you. And I run and I drop kick him straight in the solar plexus into the wood chipper. And he just gets fucking mulched.
You hear, oh no. The perfect wood chipping noise.
And then I'm going to go over and rummage through Aranja's fucking exploded body to find this.
Yeah, you find a symbol of Asmodeus and you find a card and a bunch of shattered machinery and stuff.
Yeah.
And you're left there on the stage with these two, or like, I guess, a pile of blood, because that's probably all that's left of Xavier. A blown apart body, which is also pretty much, I would imagine, a pile of blood. These two cannons, all these chairs, the coffee station you already turned into piss, and
Hell yeah.
these closed doors with the sound of people clamoring outside. What are you doing?
My goal is to just clamber back up into the vents. But before that, I do that, I look at those confetti cannons. Would you say that they are about 4 feet long?
I'm probably going to regret this, but yeah, let's say it.
Fantastic. A smile creeps across Dota's face, and I'm going to cast a level 2 spell. And that's all I'm going to say right now. Hello friends, Dane here to do the thing, which is our break. First and foremost, we hope you are enjoying this week's episode. Second, this is the penultimate episode of No Jobs for the Wicked. The next episode that comes out will be the finale, and then we're jumping right into campaign 2, which feels a little surreal. It feels a little not real, but we are excited. We're about to record some of the world building stuff. We're going to do our session 0 soon. I'm really excited to meet the characters that the boys have come up with. It's going to be, in my opinion, a blast. On the topic of campaign 2, we are doing our third and final preseason vote next week, next Monday, March 31st. It'll run for a full week. We'll be doing 2 votes again, one on our Patreon as our council vote, one on our Discord as our citizen vote. In regards to the council vote, once the campaign starts up, after session 0, the council votes will be predominantly for paid tiers only. This will be the last, for sure, free tier council vote. So if you want to participate, all you got to do is head on over to our Patreon and join on the free tier. It costs you nothing. You get updates what's happening on the Patreon. So if at any point in time we start doing something that you're interested in and you want to consider supporting the show, you'll be there ready to go. We do occasionally release free tier stuff as well, in terms of bonus content or live shows that we've done that aren't going to make it on the feed anytime soon. So there is content out there for the free tiers, but going forward into campaign 2, the council votes will be for the paid tiers only. That doesn't mean that you need to spend money to participate in campaign 2. All of the Discord votes will always be free. All you have to do is be a Discord member, and you can participate in the citizen votes. That will always be an option available for you. So don't feel like you have to be throwing money at us or obligated to join the Patreon. We want you to join if you can and if you want to. So once again, the next vote will be next week, March 31st. And it will run for a week, so you don't want to miss that if you want to get your hands on what the world looks like before we start playing in it. Finally, we're going to need a bunch of names. And also there is the Quirks, Conflicts, and Catastrophe chart that I'm filling out with your suggestions. So once again, head on over to noquestcast.com, click the Discord link. You'll be brought in and you'll be able to either suggest names in the NPC name channel, you'll be able to vote in the voting hall channel, and you'll be able to suggest some wild things that will happen on my random events table in the Quirks, Conflicts, and Catastrophe channel. All those things are free. all those things will be incorporated into the show. So if you want to play with us, if you want to have your say in campaign 2, these are the ways to do it. And we really, really encourage you to do it, because I think this is going to be what makes season 2 really fun and really incredible. We had a blast working with you guys in the past with NPC names and stuff like that. This is a way to elevate our creator audience relationship and synergy, and we're really, really excited to do it. That is all for today, friends. We hope you enjoy the rest of the episode, and we will see you in 2 weeks' time.
And we smash cut to the bottom of this cage-lined pit where the 3 boys are fighting desperately for their lives. It is your go.
All right. Quick question, Niall. You wouldn't say that this Primantis is like a plant-based creature, would you?
I wouldn't, no.
Okay. No, that's fine. That's cool. I'll just do what I've been normally doing. I'm going to swing my little sword.
Sure. You can swing twice at a -4 if you want, by the way.
Oh.
So be -4 per hit. Just that's what it's been doing to you.
Okay. What's his KAC?
I'm not telling you.
I'm just wondering.
That was a nice move. I like that. That was
I
good.
almost did,
I'm just
honestly.
like, ask nicely. Maybe he'll say something.
I almost did.
Okay, so a 17 definitely didn't hit. I think a 22 did. So it's in between 17 and 22. So if I do a -4... Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
Yeah, baby.
Why not?
Gonna put the
Nat 20,
beautiful
nat 20,
mind
nat
theme
20.
there.
Does a 23 hit?
23 hits.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
That is 26 points of damage.
Oof.
And now we'll swing her again. Come on, nat 20, nat 20, nat 20, nat 20. That's a 10.
10 is definitely, again, you hit him with that one big hit and you see this thing's pretty fucked up, and then it still manages to deflect the next one as it, again, shing, those claws go invisible because it can do it every 1d4 rounds and it rolled a 2, and it is going to come for you. You can still call in your boys if you need to.
No, I'm going to die here by this
It's a nat 20.
That's a nat 20?
It's a nat 20.
Okay, I'm going to spend 2 resolve points to do critical cancellation. So if I spend 2 resolve points, the attack becomes a hit rather than a critical hit. Damage isn't doubled, and it doesn't trigger critical hit effects.
That makes me so angry. It has a thing where it's called critical wound, where I can like chop your fucking arms off or your legs or like gouge out an eye.
Yeah, I bet.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just a hit.
Just a hit.
That is 10 points of damage.
Sweet.
And then it's coming in with its bite attack. Yeah. But you are grabbed now.
Good.
That is a 24, not including the grab bonus.
Yeah, that's fine.
As it comes in for 14 points of damage and just like sinks its teeth like into your chest and just like tears out a chunk from you.
Hot dog.
How are you doing on health?
I look at my boys and I'm like, I'm doing fine, guys. Don't worry. I have 12 health.
Kalalalu, it's your go.
I guess I look for the card doohickey in his robot. I guess everyone else is running away. Do I have to fight anyone else? Does anyone want to go? Does anyone want to go?
You just took out their meme boy, and a lot of them are just like charred cinders at the bottom of the pool. No, then nobody wants any of this smoke.
All right.
An alarm by now is going off, by the way. Like, this all happened really quickly, but enough people have been able to trigger that you like hear an alarm going off across the entire compound.
It's all right. There's shit going down everywhere.
Yeah, you grab the card out of his thing, and Winston looks at you and is like, best HR ever, man. Best HR ever. And he kicks Carlsman's like robot body into the water.
Hey, this is human resources, right? And then I eat Carlsman.
You know what? I was thinking, I was like, when you were just roasting him, I was like, you know what? I appreciate that you haven't eaten a sentient person, because I really thought that might have been where it was going. And no, you did it anyway. And
he's dead by this point.
Yeah,
hey, we always say we got to eat the man, right? Isn't that what we say?
Eat the rich.
Eat the rich.
Here we go. Yum 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 yum.
All right, where are you heading? What are you doing?
I'm gonna roll the dice, and that will decide where I go. Because do I have to? Is the goal to meet up with everyone first, or is it to?
Yeah, I assume we have to rendezvous because we need all 3 cards. So
Yeah, so I'm gonna roll on evens. I go to Brexit. Odds. I go to Dota.
I hope you don't come to me.
What did I say? Odds I go to Dota. Odds I go to Dota.
Okay.
I'm so fucked.
Dota, what are you doing?
I don't think it's responsible to take a 10-minute rest here.
Take a 10-minute rest.
I
Take a 10-minute
desperately
rest.
need one.
Hey, it's fine. Like, if you take a 10-minute rest, like, you know, the ships outside will be fine. It's not like they're about to hit all the capital weaponry in about a minute. You're running out of time.
Yeah, I guess I'm up in the vents. So I'm going to start making my way geographically. What would be closer, Kalalalu or Liam?
You guys are all like, you're on a pyramid, so it's all the same. So you're equidistant between everybody.
Do we know where we have to bring these cards?
Yeah, there's like a central kind of like elevator.
Okay, I'm going to start like making my way towards that, and if I see Kalalalu while I'm scrambling in the vents, while me and Mailbagger scramble men, I'll pop out and intersect.
Sure, give me a look check, Kalalalu, to see if you emotion sense Dota.
9.
All right, you go to this conference room. You go to the central point. Brexit,
Hell yeah, brother.
it's your go.
I mean, do we have comms with each other? Like with that?
Yes, definitely. We
Sure,
definitely
I'll
do.
let you comms. I was gonna say you
I
can
was
use
gonna
your.
say, I feel like we would be a little bit more.
You guys never said you use your comms.
Yeah. I radio in.
I'm
and
not
just
telling
like-
you can't. You just.
Yeah, I know. We just decided that we couldn't talk to each other.
Yeah.
I radio in and just be like, all right, Daniel's and Henshaw are down. I've got the key. Where are we going? Who needs help? Anyone need help, or are we just rendezvousing?
I just went to your room. Good job in here. Does it look? It looks like there was a giant wood chipper in here. Is that real?
Yeah, I made a hell of a mess.
Yeah, there was messier than what I left.
You got Carlsman?
He's in my tummy.
Crazy. I'm like, Brexit, you're being very quiet. How you doing, bud?
Brexit, you just hear Brexit be like, oh yeah, things are great. Then in the background you hear like, the fucking claws are inside me. Like just like you hear horrific things happening. There's gotta kill a few more people. You hear like Blood screaming, you look like you're in bad shape, man.
Blode's like, no, Brexit's dying. No, he's fucking gonna die.
Oh no, they're overreacting. It's
No,
not,
he's
not that
definitely
big a
dying.
deal.
Randall's like, oh shit, I've never seen you get eaten like this.
No, it's gonna be okay. This blue-eyed prime mantis is kind of stronger than I expected, but I'm taking care of it.
Wait
Don't
a
worry.
second. Does he have a blonde coiffed?
Yes, blonde coif, definitely.
I remember seeing him in the employee records. He's a certified badass.
Yeah, well, I think I'm gonna kill him right now. We'll see.
All right, we're gonna not come to you, Brexit, to
Yeah,
not
thanks,
help
guys.
you.
Yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate it.
We start going towards Brexit.
Yeah, we go towards Brexit.
All right. And while you're in the thing, you see those giant doors open up and all the employees like come in for the talk and they're just like, what the hell?
Hi, my name is Kalalalu. I'm HR. We're gonna pause it for a second. Go
that
go
blood?
in the. No, it's from what's his name's presentation. He loves jam. You know, he
You
does
hear
confetti
hee?
guns and jam guns. Oh,
From the vents.
so there was a technical difficulty. So just go wait in the lobby. They'll bring out some more little tasty snacks.
All right. Brexit.
Hey, I've been rolling like shit today, so I'm gonna swing my sword one more time, the regular amount. Not gonna take that -4.
You see the entire mantis shimmer and go see-through. You can still see where it is, but it's changed its form to like being almost like translucent.
Go in the comms. All right, this thing went invisible. I didn't know it could do that.
You can still
This
see
really
it.
changes things.
Yeah, you got it, bud. We're definitely not coming to help you.
Yeah. I think I can still figure this out, but
One of you roll a luck check, and if you do, you'll get there after the mantis's turn. Actually, both roll. If you both get it, you'll be there after Brexit's turn. If neither of you get it, you won't be there till next round.
whoa. What if I kill this thing before they get here?
I'm just asking.
All right.
Because they're
I
going to be
rolled a
like,
3.
Niall, when do we get here? What'd you
Yeah.
get, Ryan?
A 3.
I got a 9.
Okay.
They
You're
went
on
to
your
the
own,
wrong
Brexit.
room. I'm fucked. Okay. I rolled a 22 to hit.
You hit.
I was
Let
right
me tell
about
you,
that.
this thing has sizable damage reduction now that it's in its diffused form.
What a little
But
bitch.
you can still end this right here if you don't roll like trash.
So I'm rolling 2d8 and it's plus 13. Okay. Pretty good. I rolled a 23.
How do you end this?
I'm like on the comms, guys, I really don't need help. I swear I got this. This is totally fine. And then I'm like trying to track it in its little stupid invisible-esque form. And then I just take one step forward, and as it lunges at me, I like quickly dodge and then do like a quick, cool back step. I don't slice its head off. I slice like the top of its skull that has its blonde coif off.
You scalp it?
Yeah, I scalp it. And then I like rip the scalp off the thing's body. And then I look up at all the people and I'm like, I'm coming for you guys next.
Hell yeah. You can climb up these cages if you want.
Oh yeah, I'm climbing right up there as fast as I can.
They're just like, whoa. That was her. That was all
of them. I decapitate all of them immediately.
You do. And when you're done with this, you find the computer screen open with your credentials as Brexit, or you are joined by Kalalalu and Dota as they reach the door and you walk into this room, computers, desks, a hole in the floor, some like sounds of like creatures down there because there's still some
left to bloat and ran.
Oh, they've come up with you. And just corpses everywhere.
Hey guys, I just gotta fix some computer stuff real quick, and I'm trying to do the liability thing.
Also, Brexit just absolutely diced to shit, I assume.
Yeah, I'm in terrible shape right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do
You guys are probably all
or should I
good, right?
cast spells? I have some stamina damage. but
I'm
that's
almost
it.
out of stamina. Like, I'm almost in my
Damn.
health.
I should have made stronger boys.
Do we have potions, or do I need to cast Mystic Cure?
It's up to you. I assume you're reinstating your privileges, Chinook?
Yeah.
As you hit a button and you are now officially a war guy again.
Oh, so we can go home now, right? We're done?
Not yet, baby.
Can you make me a war guy as well? Because like
Yeah, totally. Blowed war guy. I
amazing.
make everybody a war guy. Everybody.
I like to imagine that those are just like notepad files that just have our name and work. Like, there's no like official document or anything.
Yeah, you're just assigning these certifications as the alarms are blaring and you hear like the tramping of like many footsteps.
Friends, I say we open the floodgates.
I'm going to use my Restoring Rod to boost my Mystic Cure, and I'm going to heal Brexit.
Thank you so much.
Mailbag kind of goes person to person. It's like, you guys are amazing. Like, you really did it. And she's going to inspiring boost all three of you. You all get 15 stamina back.
Hell yeah.
Thank God for Mailbag. The most useful person on this ship.
I put a hand on Mailbag's back and I say, you really came in clutch there. You got me in. I don't know how I would have gotten through those lasers without you. Good job.
I think you were doing just fine. You were just blowing everyone up a lot. Wow, that was crazy.
20 health. Brexit.
Sweet. Oh, thanks, Kalalalu. I didn't need that, but thanks so much. Really,
No,
really,
definitely not. It was just a. Now that we're all war guys, it was just a war guys thing. Delta.
Yep. Delta. War guys and gals.
Delta.
We all are. Yeah,
Delta.
You too. Yep.
Delta. And Jamjar's with you all of a sudden. You don't know where it came from. All right, I think I don't need to see the future to know that if we don't hurry up, we're going to be shot by like 117 people.
Yes, let's
Let's run away real quick. Imagine someone's trying to put clothes on you.
I don't think that motivates us the way that you think it does, Jamjar, but we get the sentiment. Let's head to the central column.
And as you guys get there, you see platoons of troops kind of like arriving from all the different hallways as you guys get into the elevator. As they raise their guns to fire, another second, even louder alarm goes off. And it's just like, interplanetary assault. They're like looking between each other and looking at you guys, and they're like, fuck, and they turn and they start running for
All
the
four
outer
of my
defenses.
hands just come up and give them the finger.
As you see that the ships have arrived.
Hell yeah. Well, that's the cavalry. Now we got to do our job.
Let's go kill a demon
All right.
Devil.
You
or
guys
devil.
scan.
A devil. Oops.
You guys scan your cards, and the elevator goes bing and just starts to like slowly rise. And it's like
Like a 10-minute ride, you
glass-
say?
Probably 10 minutes.
No, it's like
10 minutes uninterrupted.
It's actually really quick.
What if I press all of the buttons on the elevator? Then does that make it 10 minutes?
There's one stop, so yeah, it actually makes it go a little faster as it brings you up. Yeah, you guys can rest. I'll give you the 10 minutes. as it starts to rise, and there's this big glass column, and you get to see out over this asteroid mansion that he has. And on one corner, you see a lot, like the fire has spread. You know that yurt gym is now on fire. So like there's this pool surrounded by fire, thick black smoke going up and like pooling in the force field above. You see a bunch of really confused people coming back from where the conference hall was. And you see nobody leaving Liam ever again. And then past that, you see all these gigantic weapons training themselves on these tiny pinpricks that are coming towards the asteroid. And then those weapons start to fire and those pinpricks start exploding. As you guys come up and it opens into this like lavish office with like all these like beautiful like windows like arcing to either side, so you can see the entirety of the estate. There's this beautiful couch, like a beautiful like bed in the corner, a huge desk, a kitchen, like fucking everything. There's a pool table, there's like a mini jacuzzi, like everything you could imagine is in this room. What do you guys do?
Do we see Chasterborn? Do we see anyone?
There's no one in the room. You can tell there's like doors leading further back. This is just like the main.
I don't know, we can play some pool real quick. I'm pretty good.
Yeah. Is there a Keurig
Just
machine?
kidding. We
Can I
should
make a
go.
Coffee?
There's a coffee machine, yeah.
Can we get some Spro? Do you got some Spro, bro?
I'm going to do a quick rummage of just like, you said there's a desk, right?
Mm-hmm. There's a desk with like a big computer set up there.
Yeah, I'm going to do a quick perception on the desk, see if I can't find anything that might be important.
Sure. Give me a roll.
Let's say 21.
Yeah, you start opening stuff and you find a little like black nodule that you recognize, and it's a corp guard just in a drawer right beside this computer.
That seems convenient, but yeah, I'm going to use it on the computer.
Kalalalu, you know from being HR that the number one rule is not to leave your corp guard or your password or anything on a piece of paper next to your computer, and you know that every single person breaks that every single day.
Yeah, everyone's dumb. I don't know how this company is still open.
Yeah, but you can tell like the amount of security it takes to get to this office and how arrogant and like safe this man should be. You can imagine that maybe that's why. As yeah, you hit the button and you see a bunch of things. What do you want to do?
Oh, I'm going right to radiant travel.
Okay, sure.
Like that's
you hear exploding ships outside as these capital weapons fire.
Yes. Okay. I didn't realize this was the terminal that controlled all that. I'm going to shut down all defenses, like everything, like that has like the turrets I bring down. I'm going to like, if there's, fucking security guns that like need to have like, fingerprint activation that only the security guards can use. Like anything I can find, I'm deactivating and I'm turning off.
Yeah, as you hear like as these gargantuan weapons start to like lower down and stop firing, and then those explosions out in space stop, and you see those pinpricks getting closer and closer and closer, and then all of a sudden they're flying right through the defenses, and you see parts of the estate start to explode. You see this, it says like flying library, and there's a bunch of guys hanging out like literally just like grappling hooked onto the side in like environmental like protections with like machine guns and grenade launchers just firing off. And you recognize them, Chinook, as other members of Delta Squadron who'd been called in by Randophile. They've obviously hijacked some kind of local library ship and they've flown in to join the chaos.
Hell yeah. Get your library card, boys.
Yeah.
Is there any way that I can like leave one of the capital weapons like on, but not like automated, like have it active but not doing anything, like under our control?
Sure. Roll me a computers check.
Okay. Oh no. It's a +1. Any of you guys good at computers?
I'm good at stuff. One sec. Yeah, I'm better than that. Kalalalu's got it.
Okay, I point and I say, that one there, just in case we need something to cover our asses, let's keep that one up, but not going.
21.
Sure. It is not going to, you're not going to be able to remotely access it, but it's not shut down and it's not firing.
Yeah.
So like,
I assume if I can
this,
get here, I could control it.
Yeah. As chaos is unfolding across this estate, you have access to this computer. Give me perception checks if you want to look stuff up.
Yeah, I'm going right to radiant travel. I want to figure out what the fuck this is.
Sure. Yeah, you open up and you see, firstly, you see a folder called Bosco.
Yeah, sure.
So you find like a bunch of different news articles, and the first one is like, oh, terrorist action disables all atmosphere generators on Bosco, tragic loss of life. We can't believe this happened, but we're going to really do our best to like blah, blah, blah. And then notes being like, I don't want to say we're sorry, like this makes us look weak. Revise. And then the next one is like, oh, freak accident, can't believe they went down, this never would have happened if other corporations had blah blah blah, and like foisting the problem onto somebody else. And he's like, yeah, this one's better, makes us seem good. And you could tell that they knew Bosco was going to fail, and they were preemptively writing press releases to make themselves look good instead of fixing it at all.
Right.
You see next that Ari Henshaw's employment history, and you could tell that they were fired about 8 years prior and only rehired about the time that the drift went down. And you just see a note in her file that just says like devil lover. The next file is you see a lot of studies on how the drift went down and if they can bring it back. But it's very clear from the notes that Chasterborn wants to bring it back for himself only, or like to bring it back in a controlled manner so that if it does come back, it won't be available to the general public. So that either he can use it and pretend it's still down, or he can monetize it and be the sole kind of like owner of the drift in this system, which then leads to the Radiant Project travel. And you see a very brief breakdown, and it's essentially old messages from Ares being like, we can get a deal done with the devil, where they need souls. They're always vying for power down in the hells. So if we convince one to come over to our side, we'll make it mutually beneficial. They'll get souls under the table. They'll get to grow, become more powerful. And in return, if we get a Fury, they're down there, they're torturing. They're able to create little like pocket dimensions of the worst shit imaginable for the people that get sent to hell. If we convince one of them to change that, so instead of the worst shit imaginable, it's the best shit imaginable, we can give people an experience. All we need to do is kill them, find a way to revive them without them knowing, and in between, they'll think they've been on the most lavish spaceship they've ever been on. We get to rake it in. We get to spend no money on utilities, no money on any of the luxuries, no money on ships. We can cram them. All we need is a tiny box per person and just fly one place to another and make a shit ton of money. And at the time, because of drift travel, it was deemed too risky and not actually worth it. And then once the drift went down, you can see that they revisited this plan.
Gotcha.
And below that, you find a larger scale version for civilians that he's thinking he can make ships as big as you can make during the drift, because now that phase one of this project has been successful, he makes these giant like cruisers as big as you can make them and just stuff people in these shitty coffins. But with these people, you don't even let them live during this. You don't send them down to a hell. You just kill them, wake them back up when they're there. And it's really bad for people because they're trying to do it as low grade as possible. But then Chasterborn has added in notes being like, oh, and if we do this, we can like scan people's social media. We can really like build like an idea, a profile of whoever's using it. And then just say that there's like, you know, a 0.5% error that people may not be resuscitated at the end. If we make it cheap enough, people will still do it. And then we can just start taking out our political opponents. And then you hear boom, and the door at the end of the office opens, and a man you recognize as Chasterborn Drew walks in.
Before we talk too much, I want to hit like send all to Rizpa. Like,
sure,
if I can
give me a computers check. This is just to see if you can get done in that like instant.
Come on, +1, baby. That's a 10.
10 total?
Yeah.
It's no. You start to make progress.
That's tough.
just like
despite having 4 arms.
Yeah, it's one at a time. Like very obviously doing something.
You see Chasterborn Drew walks in and he goes, right, well, you've made a right fucking mess of things, but it ends here, I guess. You've been a thorn in my side, and I'm just, honestly, what the fuck did you think this was going to come to?
Did you think that this is what it was going to come to? Because I think we've already subverted your expectations. I think you thought you were going to get away with this and not have your entire little cushy planet get assaulted by the people that you fucked over. So before you sit there and you think, ho, I'm a big rich son of a bitch. Is this how you thought it was going to go?
Yeah. Admit you're surprised.
Sure. I've rarely seen insects rise up in any kind of fashion, but what you've done, and honestly, it's been a long time coming, Roish, is that you've really given me an opportunity, because a lot of these people, needed to die, and you haven't really given me a chance for that. And now you've given me the best excuse. And when I put down all these bugs, I end up looking like a good guy, which honestly is a PR nightmare I've been trying to subvert. I get to execute every one of these fucking drones, and I'm going to come out looking like roses. I get to finally absolutely murder you lot who... Yeah, you surprised me by being irritating, and honestly, the worthless piles of trash that you are, you managed to do something with your miserable lives, but that's fine, I guess. I could buy and sell every single one of you 1,000,000 times, and like, I don't think you realize the lives that you live are pathetic. I've eaten food that would cost your entire existence 6 times over, and I ate it this morning, and it was delicious, and you'll never taste that. You'll never taste shit. You think you're living, and you're just a drone.
Yeah, no.
And it's gonna end. It's gonna end here.
I think you said you did a good job, Dota.
Yeah, I think you did a good job, Dota.
Yeah,
Good
that was a
Dota.
lot of
That was
nothing
really-
for...
A compliment.
Yeah, that was actually quite nice of you to say. Now, let me just tell you this. We don't need to live that way. You just need to die our way.
Yeah.
It's funny,
Callum.
you would say that because you have no fucking idea. You don't know anything, and it's honestly charming. If you tasted the good life, you would be sickened to your stomach at the scraps we let you live, the scraps we let you eat. You don't even know. You're like a worm looking at a human and trying to figure it out. And it's funny. It's funny to me. And you just, God, you disgust me, honestly. I can't believe you're here. Can't believe I'm fucking breathing the same air. Roish, it's...
Yeah, and I just farted.
Yeah. Well,
we all just
it's hard
farted.
to tell the difference.
Triple fart.
When you
we
all
all ate
stink.
Blode's cooking this morning.
And I ate your henchman.
Well, my cooking's pretty fucking good.
Okay.
Unlike this guy.
Well, what I'm saying is nutrient dense, Blode.
Oh, yeah, I am dense, emotionally.
I will say, you got one thing right. I've always wanted to live the good life. And there are things that have been denied to me. But not anymore. I dismiss the shrink item, and I'm going to shoot him with the confetti cannon.
Okay.
I'm going to use one of my stored 18s.
Okay.
So that is a 25.
There's this explosion, and you see almost in slow motion as this like dense brick of confetti flies across the room, and then it is slow motion, and then it grinds to a halt, and then you feel a familiar heavy weight upon you, and you see these 2 footprints embossed into the ground as if by a huge, gigantic force, and you feel this dread, this terror as it starts to press down on you, and your eyes start to burn, Kalalalu, as all of a sudden all you can see is purple. Brexit, your arm of its own accord reaches up and starts to undo the strap of your armor as Dota, your skin starts to prickle, and then it starts to burn, and then it starts to like convulse, almost like it's trying to tear itself free from your body. And then Chasterborn casually steps to the side, and he says, "Oh, darling, absolutely darling, that you would think that would work. Did you think I would stand here like an idiot? Do you think I'm a fuck?
Yeah.
I have
Yes.
all the power here.
Oh, yes.
And I'll prove it even before my friend arrives." And he holds up a device and he goes, 2 million credits to anybody who decides to join me against the 3 of those. Roll me luck checks.
Okay.
Oh, no.
I rolled a 13.
I got 17.
I rolled a 7.
As no one moves for a second. And then Mailbag steps forward and goes over and stands beside Chasterborn. And she looks at you guys and says, "Well, I learned from the best, Brexit.